Jordan Ellis here for Low Kick, mate. I'm joined by Kevin Croom, who's going off a huge UFC debut win over Roosevelt Roberts. How's it going, Kevin?
Man, going spectacularly.
I bet it is. This past weekend must be crazy for you. What's the emotions like? You still seem like you're beaming from ear to ear, so nothing settled down yet for you.
Yeah, I mean, like it's still barely even real. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I could have never dreamed it. Obviously, this is something I've been dreaming about forever, and I could have never dreamed it be that good. You know what I mean? It was just amazing, man. Yeah, I'm completely ecstatic.
And you've had the long climb for the top. How many years was it?
13. I've been fighting for 13 years.
13 years. And does it just make it that much bit sweeter that you've had to work so hard for it, and then it happens in that fashion?
It's the best story. You know what I mean? Like, it's the better story, which is fun. Like, I try to live my life for the better story. So I guess I did. Like, man, like, it's a great story. Yeah, it makes all the work, all the wondering if I was going to make it. C'est magnifique.
Sounds good. And the fight itself, not only did you pick up a massive win, an impressive win, you made a bit of history as well as the fastest lightweight debut finish ever. So that's just a bit of a cherry on top for yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's amazing, especially because I don't fight lightweight. You know, I plan on eventually going down to 35. So, I plan on having wins in three weight classes, like easily.
And when you've been waiting for a moment like this for so long, and then it comes against a guy like Roosevelt Roberts at 155, are you just thinking, I've got to take this opportunity, but it's not ideal?
No, man. I never even thought that it was not ideal at all. I give no fucks. I didn't even find out who I was fighting until I got to the airport. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I found out, I got to do all this stuff. I was doing medicals. I had 5 minutes to pack a bag, grab my mouthpiece, run to the airport. Barely made it. I got to the airport like 30 minutes before I had to leave. So, like, finally got there, found my coach, sat down, just like, who am I fighting? You know, he started cracking up. And I mean, when I heard, yeah, I've seen a fight, I give no fucks, man. Like, whatever. I've been waiting for this shit. I've been ready. I've been waiting to dance. I was just waiting for them to play the music. You know what I mean?
Mm. And in terms of the actual fight itself, how did you feel in there, leading up to the finish? Just talk us through the fight a little bit.
Shaq just came in there and hit him with the Crash Bandicoot special, bop, 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 and he gave me his neck, snatched the neck up, and paychecks all day.
Yeah, you hit him with a brilliant shot, and then as soon as you hit him with that shot, was it one of them where you kind of knew you'd got him, or was how did you feel?
I kind of, it's always kind of, oh shit, I'm never expecting to drop somebody. I'm always trying to, I'm planning the fifth combo or whatever. I'm planning on more. And so, yeah, it's pretty nice.
And then you snapped on that guillotine. After the fight, you're saying you're pretty confident in your guillotine if anyone gives you the neck. So when you've got that, was you feeling like the fight was, basically done?
Yeah, man. I was saying that if you give me your neck, I got you. But my guillotine isn't spectacular. This is it's not, but it just happened. It was perfect. It's like his neck had some magnets and my arm was metal. It just came there. It was just beautiful. Once again, I couldn't have written this shit any better, man. Just perfect.
And as you said, it was better than your wildest dreams. So, in the lead up to this fight, in your, daydreams or just thinking about the fight, how did you see yourself getting this done?
Honestly, I didn't think too much about it because, it was so quick, I just kind of tried to trust myself, trust my instincts. Honestly, I figured it would be a really tough first round. I figured he'd come out really sharp, would have good length. I figured I'd have to work past, his distance. But, man, I kept distance really good. And, it just worked out really well for me.
And in the aftermath, not only have you got to the UFC, on top of that, you've made a bunch of money, a 50K bonus. I seen a tweet from yourself yesterday saying you only had $64 in your bank account before this. So you must just be over the moon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was amazing. On last Wednesday, I was thinking, oh, okay, I was planning on having to go to work, which I mean is no big deal. Like I like to work, but just I've been trying to be in the gym all summer, so I've ate away my savings, because I knew this was coming, so it paid off.
How does this all change life for you now? I guess I'm hoping anyway for yourself, there's no more construction work in your, at least immediate future.
Yeah. I mean, I'll never stop working full, here and there. I like to do some things, but the thing is I don't have to anymore, like that's the nice thing behind it,
And on top of that, it's not just the money. There's a little bit of fame now that knockout seems to go viral. Everyone's picking up in the MMA world. So you must be getting a bunch of, well wishes and texts from people you haven't heard from in a while.
Yeah. I mean, I had to shut all my notifications off. I'm like OCD about push notifications. When I see like the little button, like I check all my emails and delete them immediately. Like I don't like notifications. It drives me crazy. So yeah, I had to shut it all off.
And then what's next for you? I heard post-fight you mentioned Alex Caceres, and I know you were briefly linked to a fight with him, and it fell through quite quickly. So what happened there?
I mean, man, just the fight games, it's up and down. Shit like this happens all the time.
And when that did happen, was the UFC like, we'll get you something else? Or was you like, oh, that was me one chance and it's kind of gone?
Well, I mean, like we figured it wasn't my one chance, but I mean, we didn't exactly know for a few days. And then they showed interest again after a few days. And then another thing popped up, and I told him I would take it on like making weight in 12 hours. I told him I could do that, and that was at 45. And then again, that just kind of fell through. And so after that one, Sean Shelby said, like, just keep him ready, we'll get him in. And bam, my man.
And he done it for you. So that Alex Caceres fight, is that still the one you're quite interested in next, back down to 145?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I give no fucks. I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever my coaches say for sure. Yeah, I totally would like that fight. I don't know if it's the one I'm trying to get right now or what. Like who knows? I don't know. I'll take all comers.
And now that you're in the UFC, what's the goals? What's the plan? Is 145 where you expect to stay, or as you said earlier, going down to bantamweight's even a possibility?
Yeah. I mean, man, James, my coach, James Krause, he's still in Vegas. He's cornering someone on Contender Series tonight, and he's got another fighter in the UFC on Saturday. And so next week he'll get back. We'll talk business. We'll figure out weight class, figure out all this stuff, figure out our next move. I'm just enjoying life.
You certainly do seem like you're doing that right now. So in ideal world for you, do we see you fight again in 2020?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Oh, sounds good. That's everything from me. I just want to, congratulate you on your win. Thank you for your time and good luck with the future.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you. Bye now.
All right. Yeah, have a good one.